question was that can the conditions prevailing between Russia and Ukraine lead to a world war? The situations between both the nations are very severe. And as we all know that a war has no benefits, it's only accompanied by destruction and death. And the same exact thing is happening in Russia and Ukraine. Why don't we discuss this in detail? Do you think Russia-Ukraine war can actually slip into a World War III? No one can absolutely predict that, but there is a bleak chance to trigger World War III. How so? The only possibility is when Russia-Ukraine conflict can lead to a world war is when NATO gets involved in it. But now you must be wondering what's NATO? So yes, first let's understand NATO. NATO is North Atlantic Treaty Organization, which has 28 members from European countries and 2 from North American countries. Most of the leading nations such as UK, France, Italy, Germany, Poland, USA, Canada, and few more form a NATO alliance. The important thing to note about NATO is it is a military alliance, and if there is armed attack on one of the NATO member, then it is deemed considered an armed attack on all, which implies that if one of the NATO countries attacked, all 30 countries will fight and have to fight back. This is the Article 5 of NATO Charter. Now, moving back to the original question that if NATO gets in Russia-Ukraine war, then surely it will be a World War III since all the NATO countries will fight. But relax, because that looks to be a rare possibility. Let me explain why. Most European countries having chilling winters where temperature keeps hovering in -degree, and that is where they have huge energy requirements. A large portion of energy is required to run their heating systems 24/7. And what are those heating systems? So they need two types of heating systems. One is space heating and second one is DWH or domestic hot water. Space heating means keeping living area at room temperature, and DWH, that is domestic hot water, means they have 24/7 hot water available of tap. Unlike in India, we only have cold water supply. Now we all are aware that Russia is a superpower, and so for a lot of things we are dependent on Russia. Russia has rich in oil and gas, and 45% of Russian oil and gas are exported to European countries. Now, due to these heavy dependencies of energy requirement on Russia, NATO countries don't want to get involved in a war with Russia. They can't reduce dependency on Russia overnight, can they? And here's why NATO wouldn't really get involved in the Russia-Ukraine war. And if NATO isn't involved, then the chances of World War III are reduced. Hope you understood the current situation of Russia and Ukraine. In the next video, we will uncover more on heating systems and a few more interesting videos. But for now, keep your curiosity meter high because we aren't going to stop. Thank you.